Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming, and in this video we're going to open up some more of those Unweighed Team Rocket Unlimited booster packs. This is for the same guy, and apparently it said Devin, like D-E-V-N, instead of Devon, so I got it wrong. I said both, but I think I was going with Devon at the end, but Devin, that is his name. He bought another set of 4, and then he was like, you know what, I'm feeling lucky, let's throw in a 5th pack. Or maybe, I guess, let's see if there's repeat artwork. Maybe that one is the 5th pack, since we've got 2 of those. But, you know what, let's just check out what we have here and see if we can get anything cool out of them. You guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps out. Thanks to all of you who are always checking out my videos, even some of the 1 hour long ones, you know, where we were doing those Q&A. I know the video, or the view counts on this thing was not good at all. But for those of you who did watch, I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe we'll do another one of those at the end of this year or something like that. But, you know, overall I had a lot of fun with that, letting you guys know a few things about me. And we'll see if we can pull something cool here. So in his first, he bought 4 packs, he got 2 holos, and then he's bought another 5 packs. So that's a total of 9 packs. I guess on average you would pull 3 holos. Which would say that, you know, maybe he'd pull 1 holo from these 5 packs, but maybe he'll pull 2, maybe even 3, who knows. I really hope it's not 0. We have had that happen before. I think the most packs that I've opened up without getting any holos is 6. After that, it's starting to get very statistically unlikely. Alright, so we have Voltorb. Got a starter with Squirtle. Got the Ponyta, Rattata. Got Dark Golduck with the Psybeam, or I guess Third Eye, Super Psy, coming out of his head, his forehead right there. I remember seeing this card when it came out, and I was thinking to myself, you know, it's kind of weird that, you know, he's water, the color, you know, is all water. He has water in there, the color of his skin, he's all water, but then the only energies that he uses is psychic. And usually psychic type are weak to psychic, even his weakness matches up for water with electric. So I always thought it was weird that it was only psychic energies there for his attacks. We've got Dark Persian and Nightly Garbage Run, one of the more heavily used trainers from that time. Still in, I guess, maybe Legacy is what you call it. Here we go for the rare. Oh, he got him a Dark Dragonite. So he was actually looking for a Dark Dragonite. I'm sure he wants the holographic one, but at least we got a non-holo. That's pretty cool. It is not the arrow. You can see down there where it says number 22, which we shouldn't have that in this in these packs anyways. I would think that it should be in the long packs, but awesome, really cool. Let's see if anything on the back checks out. You know, for damage, little white dot. Pretty good right there. Maybe a tiny one right there. It may just be the edge itself, but really nice. I think a strong 9 for sure. Pack number 2, here we go. We have us a Gyarados artwork. Snip that right across the top. I think I saw where someone said I should get a t-shirt that says snip it across the top or something like that. Here we go. Get me a sleeve out. Having a little bit of trouble there. Let's check out these non-holos first. Goop Gas Attack Meowth. Got the Eevee, Zubat, Oddish, Old Grimer, Ekans, wonderful background there. Challenge, which has some pretty cool artwork. I mean, if you look at it, it's got Machamp, a Hitmonlee with his foot extended all the way to you. Then you've got Snorlax, Arbok, Victory Bell, and Muck. I'd say Muck is probably the smallest disproportionate size there. Snorlax probably should be a little bigger too. Now that's a big Arbok, you know what I'm saying? I mean, bigger than Snorlax. In the game, Snorlax pretty much blocked the whole thing. Let's see, this says length 3 feet 11 inches, so maybe not. Maybe that's about right for it. Maybe if we see some of those other cards, we can kind of compare the size for it. Set that right there. We have Dark Flareon. Oh, that was it. So that was the last one. So we got the, I think in the previous one we got Dark Jolteon and the Vaporeon. So now we got the Flareon as well. All right, here we go for the rare for pack number 2. Dark Alakazam. So man, at least he's getting some pretty good rares. Definitely not a holo. Backside, checking that out. Pretty nice. Overall, really good. Probably got a good shot there at the 10. Next up, got the split artwork. Make sure that stuff is down. Definitely don't want to cut the cards. That would be a big no-no. One, two, three, four. You might be able to hear Sassy in the background. She keeps getting loose somehow. I've got one of those metal wires, you know, where the end of it is almost like a question mark, and then it has a little thing you pull down just to open up the loop. And somehow she gets that off. She's not breaking the wire, but it's like she's using her paw to pull it down or something. Dog is crazy smart. Got Charmander, Dark Raticate, Diglett, Dratini, Drowsy, Goop Gas Attack, Zubat, Porygon. Got the full heal energy, and then Dark Gloom. Very cool. Here we go for the rare. Pack number 3. Oh, 0 for 3 on the hollows. Hopefully one of those two has a hollow in them. So we've got the Dark Magneton here. So this is what the background would look like on the hollow version if it wasn't hollow. We don't always have the benefit of knowing what the background would have looked like. If you take, say, some of the Neo Genesis hollows, for example, there are no non-holographic versions of those cards, so we don't know really what, you know, the background is supposed to look like. I'd be interested to see how pronounced the colors are on the Lugia from Neo Genesis, if there had been a, you know, before they apply the holographic, you know, pattern to it or whatever, because I think it's really cool. I mean, it's really subtle on the holographic card itself, but I mean, on the Dark Magneton that's hollow, I mean, you definitely can't see this much detail. It just looks like it's, you know, almost like a clear hollow foil in the background. That's why it's so tough to grade. All right, so let's move on. We have our 4th pack. It's got the Giovanni's artwork right here. It would be sweet if we got Devin a Dark Dragonite holographic card, just to match up with his non-hollow. I mean, Dark Charizard, you know, that's always appreciated too. Here we go. We've got a Charmander, Machop, Slowpoke, got Dark Raticate, Mankey, Voltorb, Diglett, Dark Electrode hanging out in the city. Got another Dark Flareon, obvious flames around him, and then Dark Wartortle, who looks like he's a bit upset for whatever reason. Alright, here's the rare. For pack number 4, we have another non-hollow. This was Dark Hypno. So these last two really haven't yielded anything that great. That Dark Dragonite's probably the best pull so far. Let's hope that he was right with that pack 5, bringing him a little extra luck. Backside looks pretty good. I'm not seeing anything wrong there. All right. Come on, second split artwork. One, two, three, four. Sleeve that one up. Don't fall down on me. Alright, we have Oddish, Psyduck, Slowpoke, Voltorb, another Squirtle with his bubbles, Ponyta, Rattata, Digger, Dark Kadabra bending a spoon, the Boss's Way. Got good old Giovanni sitting there in the background. Oh, then that's it. Here goes. The final rare. Oh, it is a hollow. Check it out. We got us a Dark Gyarados. You know, Gyarados in Team Rocket, you know, he's only got 70 HP. I mean, that just almost doesn't do him the justice that he deserves. But because in the original base set, you know, he was in a theme deck. He had 100 HP, had the big 2 attacks. People used him in decks a lot. Dark Gyarados from Team Rocket really was never played. Wow, look at that. I'm not seeing any print lines. What about you guys? Well, maybe a little one right there. Very small though. Alright, checking out the back side. Top edges look really nice. Bottom edges maybe. very, very light white dots, if at all. Decent shot out of 10, I would think. Probably a 9 just because we could see slight white dots on 2 different edges, but overall not too bad at all. So these are my 2 favorite pools. Let me know what your 2 favorite pools were. Guys, thanks for watching. We'll have another video out hopefully tomorrow. Thanks.